eating 1 or 2 times a day within that 8-hour, 6-hour window.
Yeah.
And a lot of times while I was fasting, I didn't really know it because my mental clarity was so high. Foods during that eating period, and I can eat a lot more of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm able to use those proteins and those carbs to my advantage, because normally my eating window would be after I train.
Yeah.
And like you said, replenishing glycogen and getting that adequate amount of protein all at once or all in 2 meals. Mm-hmm. And I was actually more satisfied from eating 1 or 2 times a day within that 8-hour, 6-hour window.
Yeah.
And a lot of times while I was fasting, I didn't really know it because my mental clarity was so high. My focus was high. I was able to do things and not even think about eating, just drinking water and having some coffee more, black coffee.
Yeah.
And when I got near the end of my fast, sometimes I would fast for, 18 hours. Sometimes I'd fast for 20 hours.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
It's because I'm so focused on what I'm doing throughout the day. And then I'm able to go and have a very satisfying meal, especially when I'm eating your lean proteins and your good sources of carbohydrates, your vegetables.
Right.
You're able to almost have as much as you want as long as you're hitting the right macros. So
Exactly.
Throughout the years, as I've done this more and more and more, it's only gotten easier.
Yeah.
And more fulfilling with everything that I've eaten while fasting.
Yeah. And how long you been doing it?
Almost 3 years.
3 years?
The first year, like I said, was rough. I was eating a lot of foods that, fast foods and things like that. I was just getting out of high school and I was just trying to gain some weight. And bulking was made easier, but cutting was even more easy. Even easier, I'm sorry. Because you have that smaller window to eat.
Right.
And I was already accustomed to fasting. So if I would fast for 20 hours instead of 18 or 16, that's a 4-hour eating window, and you don't have as much chance to eat foods.
Exactly.
And if you're eating cleaner foods, even while cutting, you're still able to eat more, and you're still more satisfied in doing so. Macros were easier to hit, and I was happier.
Yeah.
And I was able to get work done better because my mental clarity is better, and I could focus on the work I was doing at the time.
Yes, sir. Man, I've experienced about the exact same. Like, there's no deviation away from the effects that I've experienced on intermittent fasting and the keto diet. And man, I believe. Oh, turn right there, bro. Okay. Sorry. We're on our way to the gym, and I was just telling my friend K-Dub here, man. It's been a long time since we hung out, and we used to make these epic ass videos, but they were always basically performance oriented. And something just hit me just now as we're talking. We're just talking like we talk. Like, we're not even trying to record nothing. But, I mean, what's coming out of our mouths right now is definitely worthy for people to hear. So, I just started recording. So, here we are. So, he was talking about, his experiences with intermittent fasting. And I'm sharing about, like, ketosis. But the thing is, the ketogenic diet and being in ketosis is achieved by fasting, right? So, he's getting the benefits of the same thing that I'm getting the benefits of, and we're experiencing the exact same thing: the mental clarity, the increased production, mood stability. I have a lot of energy for the gym. I don't get sidetracked. I rarely forget things anymore. I just feel like so much more of a mission and purpose oriented person when I'm in ketosis. And it makes a lot of sense if you think about what the state of ketosis was evolutionarily developed for by us. It was basically developed from us having to not eat, or not know where, not have concentrated or always abundant food supply, right? So that we had to go into a state where we could focus and hone in on how to get food in order to survive. So basically we put ourselves into a type of survival mode to heighten our awareness so that we could produce more of what we need to produce in order to get more of what we need in order to live and thrive, right? And this is biohacking. This is biohacking at its best, because really we have plenty of food. There's no shortage of food. We can go to the grocery store and probably go on a shopping spree every week or every other week or whatever and have everything that we want. But we have been put onto something that has triggered something in us that puts us in that mode of the hunter. You know, the hunter has his senses to where, did you just hear that? Did you just see that? And we're not in the forest hunting anything. We're hunting opportunity, you know. We have the energy and the type of diligence and the willpower within that when something gets hard at work, whatever we may be doing, whether I'm training or he's doing his work at the job, we can keep going. We can keep going. We can keep going because we're tapped in to the fat that we have stored when we're feasting, because that's what we have. We have feasting windows and fasting windows, and I've talked about this before. So I mean, it's really, really awesome. You know, I'm not like trying to preach it to nobody that they should do it, but if these are the benefits you're looking for, it doesn't really make a lot of sense for you not to try it. Yeah, ketogenic diet and or intermittent fasting. I honestly believe, like, if you're going to do the keto diet, you dang got to intermittent fast. This is why, because fat has more energy than carbs. There's only 4 calories of energy in a gram of carbs when there's 9 calories of energy and 1 gram of fat. You don't have to continue eat and eat and eat. You have to come to grips with the fact that you're eating because you want to taste food, and you haven't disciplined yourself that food is a tool. It's not for just continual enjoyment and pleasure and consumption. You know, food is a tool for fuel, right? And we got to get to that point of understanding, and then we'll mature past these diseases and things that we cause ourselves. We, in the United States, we experience diseases that we can't pass on to anybody else. These are non-communicable diseases. All these diseases are developed. The diabetes, the heart disease, the high cholesterol, the hypertension, all this developed from our lifestyle habits. And it's not only diet. I say lifestyle habits because it's a wide spectrum of things, but you can start to take control of what you put in your mouth, how you put in your mouth, and when you do it, right? So, I mean, that's just our little combined rant before the gym. What you got for it?
Before we go, since we are on our way to the gym, I must remind you, I am 17 hours into a fast.
Mm-hmm.
And this is about the point where my energy has peaked.
Yeah.
And I am about ready.
You ready to hunt? You ready to pounce on this prey?
To do as we said we were going to do, which is beast
and feast.
And then feast.
Beast and feast on a Sunday. Y'all have a blessed day. We out.
Doses.
Peace.
Let's go, man. Good.
Nice. Killer. Good shit. Control it. Damn, just killed that shit. Legs dead, posterior chain dead, shoulder dead. How you feeling, bro?
I'm about to feel a lot better.
Man, y'all see that? What brand is that?
This is Optimum Nutrition.
Optimum Nutrition. He's optimizing. He's a biohacker too.
For how long have I been doing this? 7 years?
7 years.
Same brand.
There's a special thing about sevens.
That's
So
why,
he's got
I go back
so
to.
you got what, whey protein?
Whey protein isolate, simple
Whey protein isolate.
yet effective.
Right.
And then nutrients, carbohydrates, and everything else is going to come at this feast.
About to break the fast, break the fast with a feast. Right now, I just got some whey protein in, but it wasn't whey protein isolate. I ate some cheese, ketogenic diet, so I went for the higher fat along with the protein. I'm also getting in this electrolyte drink that I like at the gym. You can check out those macros real quick. See them? There's some sugar in it, but not much. It's like 5 grams of sugar in the whole carton. But you see it's got potassium and calcium. And I'm going to add some electrolytes into the mix, some Himalayan pink salt and stuff. This is going to give me a slight insulin response with the sugars, but I just got that whey in, so I want that protein synthesis to occur. I'm not going over my keto macros or whatever.
Real quick.
Oh, yeah.
That is called protein synthesis, my friends.
Yeah, that's how you
Protein synthesis.
Devouring shit. But yeah, we headed to Genghis Grill, my G. Y'all know about that.
Let's go!
Peace. Made it, man.
Here.
Genghis. Can y'all read that? Genghis Grill. And we about to
We will return.
get in it.
Employees.
Yeah. Carb up, protein. About to go all the way down. Like gravity hit this remote. About to get this sausage. Get a little pepperoni too. Protein load up. Let's get some pepper, of course. Citrus garlic. I'm full of garlic, strong. Cajun. Yeah. Wait, that's red pepper. Cajun.
Hey man, I gave my shrimp a nice little bowl of protein to sit in.
Look at that, man. There's a hack to this, man. Watch the skill. So you get these big carrots, right? Sit them on the side, and you put them in a bowl. That makes your bowl bigger, right? That adds to the capacity of your bowl to hold food. Because you want the most possible to break the fast with the feast like a beast. Alright, so look at that. See that? See how that's sitting up on the side like that right there? So now we can go real ham. It's another little thing you might not know. The eggs, they don't have to be in the bowl. Sit them on the side. I'm gonna go a little bit of potatoes for some carbs, just a bit, not too much. Spread them out. Take them out the way. I don't want to take them too much room. That's gonna use them. Man, they jamming in here though. Old school jams. I hear that Casey and JoJo in the background. Alright, mushrooms, gotta have it. Vitamin D. Pretty good protein too. sure they stay flat in the bowl. Broccoli. You just can't really worry about who's behind you, man. You just gotta do your own thing sometimes in this life. It's one of those lessons. Also, another lesson, masterpieces take time. Don't come overnight. Oh, duh. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect right there. Y'all see that? Still got a little bit in the center for some more of whatever I want to put there, which, I don't know what I want to put. So got some red, got some orange. I'm gonna go with some pineapple. I'm gonna go with some tomato. Tomato. Just a little bit, not too much. I'm putting this tomato in here actually because we got some avocado that we're gonna add, and that avocado and tomato is a perfect combo nutritionally. Get all the health benefits of tomato and avocado. So yeah, that's another little tip for you. They're lycopene tomatoes, but you don't really absorb it without the nutrients that are in the avocado. So we're gonna do that like that. Oh yeah, look at that. So got a little bit of sweetness. There's gonna be spice in these seasonings. We got red, orange, yellow, green, and we're gonna have purple cabbage, eggs. Let's see, seasoning mix. I didn't think I could do this with one hand, bro, but it wasn't that hard. Mongo barbecue, my thing. Gluten friendly. I don't fool with no gluten.
Now, what people don't know is that half of this bowl is actually protein, but I built it so good, you don't know that.
That boy say half his bowl is protein, but he built it so good, you don't even know it. I think a third of mine is protein. Probably just a third. See, that's mine. Look how high that boy got. That bad boy's high, man. That's tall. That's a lot of food. Alright. I think I'm actually going. I made this bowl probably better than I made one in a long time with one freaking hand. Beast mode that hoe. That's how it looks. They fried it up there. That's what they gonna fry for me.
Look at the color.
How the face look when you know you about to break your fast? What's that look? Next up to the table. These are like must-haves for me anyway. When I hit up the Genghis, man, because you know you gotta boost that keto. Avocados, 2 of them. Got some nutritional yeast, and that's like an appetizer right there. Hit them lemons. Make sure them kidney stones don't happen. Oh yeah, and the pink sauce. For damn sure, for sure. Yum, motherfucking. It's ready. Let's get it. A keto meal. My brother having a good time over there. He's got a lot more carbs, so he don't have to eat as much to get as much energy. He got just as much fat as me, just as much or more protein. So we feeling like kings right now. That's how feasts that big. A lot of times, you know, you may overeat, which I may have overeaten, but the clarity and the lightness that I still feel in my body, mentally, all in my eyes, still there. So I know basically that I was within the parameters of the macros that I need to keep in order to keep my body in the state of ketosis and keeping my, you know, the insulin pretty low, blood glucose pretty low. But I know I had some because I ate pineapple and potatoes. So I'm spiking the insulin a little bit, but not too much. It's time to get up out of here. That's a great day right there. That's how you do that. You fast, which I didn't fast all day. I fasted, my fast was like 12 hours. My bro's here. I think he fasted over 20. He fasted over 20, so he broke a 20-hour fast. So I didn't do a super major fast, but other days it'd be higher than that. But man, that was great. Still got the clarity. Still got all the benefits of eating, a certain type of way, being disciplined, spending the time to get you a good eating window in, getting all the benefits of the HGH, which is anti-aging, muscle building, replenishing, nourishing. But we out this hole. You know what I'm talking about? And I got a free birthday bowl because it's 3 days before my birthday. Turn up, nigga!